Have you given me the thumbs up?
Front row MMA here at BAMMA 15 with Colin the Freak Show Fletcher after his unanimous decision win over Tony Hervey. You know, that kid came to fight.
He did. I knew he was going to. I kind of, like Frank just said there, in my head I kind of thought if I got in massive amount of trouble I would take him down and I would have the advantage on the ground. But to be honest, I'm my own worst enemy sometimes, because although I'm decent on the ground, I just like to have a fight, you know what I mean? And to be honest, win, lose or draw, if I'm putting on entertaining fights and people still want to come and watch them, I'll still have them. So you know me, I am my own worst enemy, and sometimes I lose because of it.
It did seem though that there was a point you had him rocked with the knee up against the cage. There was a big flurry, and then instead of sort of, you know, shooting your load, you took that step back.
I did. I thought about, I threw a knee which landed, and then I kind of thought I was going to set up a takedown with a knee, which was instinct in my head. And my head just said, this is far too much fun to go to the ground and just work from side control, chipping away, you know what I mean? So, like I say, maybe it was the wrong decision, but I still got the decision. So
how you know, I'm going to ask,
fair, you know what I mean?
How pleased are you with the performance then?
I'm very pleased, you know what I mean? I took my time coming off the fight from Mansour, where I kind of got into that silly brawl where we were too close, you know what I mean? I was a little bit more distant in that one, and some kicks and stuff missed, but I was conscious of that from the Mansour fight where we got into like a silly schoolyard brawl. So I was just careful, a little bit more careful, probably a little bit more careful than I will be in my next fight, coming from that one with Mansour where it got a bit too close, you know what I mean? So I'm always learning, you know what I mean? I'm not old enough yet to say I've learned everything and I know everything. I'm still progressing, and I'm still getting to the gym and working out ironing out my problems. So
it seems again though that you're enjoying fighting again.
I do, you know what I mean? Even my last fight, although it was a loss, I enjoyed that fight as well, you know what I mean? And like I said, if people appreciate the what I bring to the table, I'll continue to fight. And when people don't appreciate what I bring to the table anymore, maybe that's time for us to call it a day, you know what I mean? But I'm happy fighting, and if people are happy watching it, then let's keep doing this thing.
Now I know you're going to tell me whatever is put in front of you, but what do you want next?
Like I say, I'm happy to fight anyone, really, as long as they're not a close personal friend, which I have massive issues with.
Does it help though that they'll bring guys from outside the UK for you? Because again, the UK is you fought a lot of the guys from the UK.
Yeah, but on that note, I don't mind fighting UK guys if it makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm happy to fight, like I say, whoever's kind of in the pecking order, and whoever people think it's going to be a good fight against. You know what I mean? Like Tony, it was a decision fight, and some people look at decision fights and think, well, it went the distance. You know what I mean? But that's when a fight's very evenly matched. You know what I mean? And that's what I think MMA fighting should be about: matching people who are very close in ability and getting the best out of it.
I think for people that know you and have seen you fight before, one of the things that's nice to see is, again, it looked for a little while that you'd lost a bit of the joy, a bit of the love, and over the last two fights it looks like it's coming back, and it's going to continue to grow.
I did, and to be honest with you, I was very close to packing it all in, because when people specifically say to you, isn't it about time you stopped being a clown and you make MMA look silly, which are the comments I had from other organisations, you know what I mean? That makes you doubt whether you should be doing this.
We've heard middle of May could be another BAMMA in the Midlands. You know, is that turnaround too short, or you're going to be talking to Jude about staying busy?
I'm open to options, you know what I mean? It's not something I'd definitely confirm or deny, you know what I mean? I've just got to go and see me kids, kiss me wife, and look at the next thing.
Colin, you know, a great performance, you know, another win. Before I let you go, though, there must be people you want to say thank you to, or sponsors you want to shout out. So go ahead.
All of my sponsors who've been with us from day one and still back us, you know what I mean? The gyms in the northeast who've had talented guys come through the doors, and some of them leave, you know what I mean? But up there we're doing something right, and it's a load of fun. So thanks to everybody who's backed us and continues to do so, and the fans, you know what I mean? Or without you guys, I'd tail off. And
Colin, it's always a pleasure to watch you, always a pleasure to see you. We look forward to seeing you fight again soon. Thank you.